I hadn't put up the poll question. I was like, I hadn't even put the number up, as y'all can see. I'm over here. I was eating a little food. I was like, I got time to. So, supposed to be working. How y'all feeling though? Urban Therapy with Sun 752 is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. So please forgive me. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks for waiting on me, y'all. Yeah. Grown woman, don't try me. Stacey White, what's up? Cheryl Halsey. Cheryl Halsey. I gotta get together. Yeah. My brother Ansel. Yeah. You know what? Forget it. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Saturday from 1:30 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Saturday. And it is Saturday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should at the same time. Today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we are talking about, gotcha. Dealing with somebody that thinks that you're lying all the time. And they don't always come out and say it. They wait until you do something. And that's when you find out. They wait until you do something and you're explaining it or whatever. And I guess to them, it looks like, I knew they would slip up one day. I knew they was lying. I knew I would get you. I knew whatever is done in the dark comes out in the light. Now, when it's random people that don't really know you like that, people who don't really care about you like that, it's probably not a big thing to you unless you are very image conscious and you worry about the way that you look to other people that you don't know. I get it, because sometimes that can be a direct effect. It can have a direct effect on your bottom line. Like if you have a business or if you are, billing yourself as like a public figure, if you're collecting funds and things like that, you have to move with integrity. So people thinking that you don't have any integrity can really have a bad impact on how you get this money. But I think when it's somebody close to you, somebody who is supposed to be supportive of you, somebody who is right there for you, somebody that you believe in, somebody that you trust, somebody that would be there for you and has been there for you plenty of times. When somebody like that is looking at you with the side eye, and sometimes you can sense that somebody thinks that you're disingenuous, even though they still deal with you, even though they may still help you out, even though they may still be there for you. You understand what I'm saying? So, but when you hear that, aha, and it ain't the laugh, I was just playing around with you. No, it's the serious, like, I knew it. Like that confirmation, aha, 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 I got, aha, 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 I got you, aha, 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 I got you. Aha, aha, aha. When it's that, aha, got you. You like, so let me get this straight. You like my right hand man. You're my person. You're my love. You're my wife. You're my spouse. You're my everything. You're my inspiration. You're my reason for living. You're the reason that I go to bed at night, and you're the reason that I wake up in the morning. But on the low, you think that I'm shitting on you. You think that I'm playing around on you. You think that the words that come out of my mouth are nothing but lies, innuendo, or playing around, or not being serious, or just saying things in order to get a reaction out of you or to get something from you. Trust is one of those things that's hard to build up or hard to earn, but once it's gone, it's almost impossible to get it back. It's not totally impossible to get it back, depending on the way that it was lost, but it's very hard to get it back. Because there might not be a lot of people in your life that you genuinely trust. Because you have to think about the corners of the earth, the cracks and the crevices that trust has to go in order to stay alive. Trust gets tested day in and day out, and its survival rate is very, very dependent upon the actions of somebody to reconfirm, trust. So, when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't really trust you or doesn't really believe you, it can actually turn you off and make you not trust them. And the reason I say that is this. It's because if somebody is moving with you, they're there with you every step of the way, day in and day out. Y'all in constant communication with each other. Y'all live with each other. Y'all married to each other. Y'all have children together, or y'all been best friends since forever. If they're not moving like they don't trust you, but in your heart of hearts that they really don't, in reverse, how do you trust them? How do you trust somebody who would act like they trust somebody when they don't? And get good at acting like they trust somebody that they don't trust. How do you trust them in exchange? Because you may feel like, not only am I not lying or being a liar or moving shady or cheating or being bad like they think I am, But I also have to vet the people in my life. Like, I'm trying to get away from the fakes and the phonies my goddamn self. And here you are, being phony towards me. How do I know you really love me? How do I know that you really care for me? How do I really know that you have my back? How do I know that when I'm not around, you are spreading rumors, spreading lies, spreading disinformation about how fake I am? Because, people do that. People do that. Well, he phony, he fake, she fake. Nowadays, especially with social media, man, everybody is fake. Everybody has some falsity about them. Everybody is being somebody else besides who they really are. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm glad y'all came through. I appreciate you. What up? What's that? Popcorn Willie? What up, Popcorn Willie? What's good, my brother? My brother Ansel Jones. My brother Ansel Jones in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Cheryl Halsey is in the house. Grown Woman Don't Try Me is in the house. That's what's up, y'all. Stacy White is in the house. My man, my people, Shars. That's what's up. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? Why this ain't moving? Okay. That moved. Okay. Oh, I know why that didn't move. Okay. That makes sense. It's all good. So y'all ready to have this conversation, man? Because I am. Aha! Gotcha. Waiting for you to be lying. Looking for you to be lying. They looking for you to be lying. 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 Looking for you. They looking for you to always be out there lying. All that shit that you selling, they ain't really buying. But they won't tell you to your face that's true. So that what they are gonna lay back and do, they looking for you to be lying to them all the time. Yo, you like the sun up in the sky as you trying to shine. But they feel like the light you shine is kind of dim. They believe everybody except you and him. Yo, looking for you to be lying. That's the truth. In fact, I can't really get along with none of that crap. And I sat in my seat and I looked all around because I had instincts of my own. And I have found that some people really do be lying, but I can tell. So I don't know who they thinking feelings. I mean, they fooling, but I know as well that I'm not going to looking for you to be lying. If I think that you're lying, then I won't hang around you. Your time's expired. Looking for you to be lying. That shit is kind of crazy. I ain't dealing with that shit. Yo, it really don't faze me. Looking for you to be. Looking to you for me. I'm off today, man. I can't do it. Let me get these drums out of the way. I can't play today. I can't. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this: everything is gonna be all right. 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 Hold your head, baby. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Yo, take your time. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Yo, take a rest. Everything is gonna be all right. Take your time, man. Get your thoughts together. I think that's best. Yo. What? Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all, please. Please. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask of you. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it mucho. Looking for you to be lying. What do y'all know? What do y'all know about somebody looking for you to be lying? Shit, honestly, you may have grown up in that kind of atmosphere. Like your parents always thinking that you're lying about something. You're never telling the truth about something. Now to be fair, you may have lied to your parents a couple of times, got caught in a couple of lies. And once you lose the trust of your parents, that leads to ass whoopings. It leads to punishments. It leads to you not being able to go to things, not being able to attend things, not being able to hang with your friends, not being able to do the stuff that you consider to be fun while you're growing up. So that's why it's important for you to always keep and maintain the trust of your parents. Once your parents have established you as being a liar, now they can't protect you. So you get in trouble at school. It could be a fight you got in the school that you didn't start. But do your parents believe that? Like, no, because you be lying. So they can't believe your account of the story. A teacher in school, says that, you're being disruptive or that you cutting class or that you're not trying hard or that you are influencing other students to do wrong. Can your parents accurately come up there and be like, no, my child wouldn't do that. My baby don't do that. Because you know why? Because my baby don't lie. Your parents can't say that. When you put your parents in a position where they can't say, if my child said that that's what happened, then that's what happened. If they can't say that, then guess what? Now you are out there on an island and now you gonna get mad at your parents. Well, you supposed to stick up for me. No, I can't stick up for you when I know goddamn well you lying. Because the same shit they said that you did, I seen you do. And you told me that I didn't see what I was seeing when I saw it. But you could say that that's a whole different story. But the bottom line is, when somebody is looking for you to be lying, that's a tough position to be in because you have to decide whether you want to be in that situation or not. That's what you have to decide. Do I want to be in a situation where I know that somebody is looking at me sideways every time I say something, every time I tell them something, every time I do something? Do I want to be in that situation? Now, a lot of people who are liars, they'll leave that situation alone because one thing a liar needs is people who believe that they telling the truth. So they gonna get their step on. Like, you know what? Since you think I'm lying, I'm gonna go be friends with somebody else. You gonna miss me. You gonna miss me when I'm gone. And you know what else? You like to point your fucking finger and say they're the bad guy. What Scarface say? What Scarface say? He said, nah, he ain't say I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. What did he say? Damn, I used to know all of the Scarface tweets. I mean, tweets. What the hell? Scarface quotes. I used to know the whole movie. Sit there and point your fucking finger and say, there go the bad guy. Anyway, yeah, when it's somebody that you love, somebody that you trust, and you know that they don't trust you back, that ain't no nice situation to be in. That ain't no cool situation to be in. That ain't no good situation to be a part of. It's not. It's not. And so says, it'd be bad when you know the lie they going to tell you. Like you see it coming. You see it coming before they even let it off their lips. And so also says, I didn't go to the club yesterday. It wasn't me on social media wearing what what I had on yesterday. It wasn't you. That wasn't you. That was the back in the day face when when somebody didn't believe you. You know, you ain't even call them a lie. You just said, like my mom said, she getting me 2 bikes for Christmas and a train set and an Aurora racing car track. Okay. Like I ain't even gonna get into this discussion. All right. With grown women. Wait, no. TK Wright says, my mom believed in me 10 toes down. That's good. That's good. I bet you know some people who parents didn't believe in them, believe them 10 toes down. Like you couldn't even get a pinky toe. Like, damn, mom, I can't get a pinky toe of trust and belief. A pinky toe. A pinky toe. I can't get a pinky toe. Can't get a pinky toe of trust. I can't get a pinky toe of trust. Can't get pinky toe. Can't get pinky toe. Can't get a pinky toe of trust. My mama don't believe me. Daddy don't believe me. Big sister don't believe me. Big brother don't believe. My auntie believe me because she don't give a fuck. So I'ma go to my auntie crib for some luck. Yeah, see? TK Wright says some people will adapt to the fuck it mentality. Okay, I got you. I was like, what that say? What that say? All right. TK Wright says, since you insist, I'll be there. Pinky toe. Sika Sala, my peoples. What up? Says my dad used to tell me if a man can help you make money or a woman. Wait a minute. If a man can help you make money or a woman save your money, don't trust him. Pinky toe. Pinky toe. Pinky toe. A pinky toe. I can't get a pinky toe with trust. Can't get a pinky toe with trust. Can't get a tink. I said I can't get a pinky toe with trust. Can't get a pinky toe with trust. Somebody give me pinky toe. Somebody give me some pinky. Do the pinky toe with trust. Do a pinky toe with trust. I'm gonna fuck up my knee. Yo! Stop! I need a pinky toe of trust from you. That's all I need. I just need a pinky toe of trust, baby. But yeah, I mean, being in a relationship with somebody, being in a friendship with somebody, being in a partnership with somebody, and they think you always money. Money is an area where trust takes a big hit. You know, when you are putting your money into a situation, or you are expecting money out of a situation, it's natural to think that somebody is going to try to swindle you a little bit, take more than they earn a little bit, jerk you a little bit, cheat you a little bit. But how far does it go? How far does it go? If everything is supposed to be on the up and up, both names are on the account, the receipts are all in or whatever, does that really ease a person's mind, a suspicious person's mind, that you're on the up and up? Because they may believe that you're not stealing right now. But once they know that you have the potential to steal, and you know, since we talking about, aha, gotcha. Let me ask y'all this. Do we live in a society nowadays? Do we live in a society nowadays where we don't trust our eyes anymore? Where we think that, yeah, everybody can put up a good front and a good act while our eyes are on them. But the only way to really see the truth is to have the hidden camera set up. The only way to really hear the truth is to have the hidden microphone set up. Because nobody is ever going to tell you the truth. Now, these are the people that we are in love with, that we swap bodily fluids with. You doing it to somebody that you think is lying to you all the time. Lying ass nigga. I love the way you lie. No, Skylar Gray. I love the way you. Okay, anyway. But there are a lot of situations out there. Trust is easy to lose. But when you're dealing with somebody and you feel like you're getting closer to them, only to find out that you couldn't be farther away. In their minds, they think you lying about everything you say and everything you do. Everything. You know? They'll trust Santa Claus before they believe you. Shout out to Santa Claus. Shout out to Santa the man. Santa the man. Yeah, I mean, real shit, though. You know, they might trust everybody except for you. And when you can feel that shit, you might feel some kind of way about it. Like, hold on, let me get this straight. So, you believe Donald Trump is telling the truth over me? Pam Bondi over me? Cash Patel over me? JD Vance over me? Yeah. How many of y'all have dealt with people who believe in everybody who they don't know? They don't believe in nobody that they have access to. They believe everybody on the internet. They believe everything on TV. They believe everything they hear on the radio. They believe all the people who they don't have a phone number to or an address. But when it comes to the people that they know, they looking for that gotcha. They looking for that gotcha moment for each and every last person. They looking for that gotcha moment from each and every last person that they know. But they believe in those people that they don't know. They believe in them. They believe in that. They believe in that. Oh, a little spill over here. All right. Mia Cunningham is in the house. What's good, Mia? Dimples D's is all up in the crib. What's good? How you feeling? Good. I'm glad y'all came through. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that like button, though. Make sure y'all hit that like button, because, you know, some of y'all probably just getting up. You know what I mean? Some of y'all just getting up and shit. Like, I just got a notification. It's 752. What the fuck you talking about today? Oh, shit, this is an interesting topic. Yeah, it happened to me. Yes, right. It happened to me. At that right, Mixed Master ICE. All right. All right. Oh, Seika Sally, you were saying my dad used to tell me if a man can't help you make money, or a woman save you. I still can't read it right. That's all right. It ain't your fault no more. Mia says, one thing I've always drilled home to my children is trust. Once it's broken, I think you mean it can be one of the biggest hills to climb and get back. Last thing you want to lose with someone is trust. Facts. Facts among facts. Factoid. Factomingo. Factamundo. And she also says, vetting is so important and going through the difficult situations with loved ones so you can see if y'all can make it through the rough times and see how they handle rough times. And so says, can't always bring platonic friendships to a relationship. All right. But I want to make sure that we don't get sidetracked, because the title of this show is Aha, Gotcha. So this is bigger than just, not trusting somebody or somebody not trusting you. This is dealing with somebody who has been pretending to trust you. This is someone who loves you. This is someone who hangs with you. This is someone that you know very well and they know you very well. And in the back of their mind, you ain't nothing but a liar and a cheater. And they just been waiting for that bone to come out of the closet that will reveal everything to you. Now, the real problem with this is not the way that they treat you, because they've been putting on a good act, because maybe deep down inside, they really want to trust you. Deep down inside, they want to be able to trust you. But maybe something that you have done or something that they've been a part of before has affected their ability to really give trust to you. They might be able to trust this one, that one, and the third, but you, they don't trust. So they just been laying in the background like, yeah, I'm there for you, baby. I trust you. Yeah, everything good. Everything good. Yeah. But then as soon as you do something suspect, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I can't believe you did that shit. You like, did the fuck? And sometimes it ain't even something you did. Some people don't trust you to talk good about them to other people. They think that you dissing the shit out of them behind their back. You ever deal with somebody like that? Like you don't have nothing better to do with your time than to shit on the person that you closest to. Now, here's the thing about shitting on people. See, people normally shit on the people closest to them. They normally shit on the people closest to them. And even the people who don't get shit on smell the shit. So they getting the residual effects of the shit, even though they didn't get deliberately shit on. And if it's a diarrhea type of shit and they close enough, they might have got splashed, which means that they got shit on, even if they weren't the person that was supposed to get shit on. I'm just being metaphoric for a hot second, y'all. Bear with me. When somebody doesn't hold on, y'all getting too much of the set over here. I don't want y'all, peeping out my soundproof over here. Y'all doing too much. Y'all getting too much studio. You're gonna keep y'all grounded. All right. But yeah, when somebody thinks that you're faking like you love them, faking like you like them, faking like y'all really cool, but they think that behind their back, that you like, yo, man, grown women don't try me. She be lying. You know what I mean? Yo, she be on the internet. She married, right? She married, but she be online. You know what I mean? Getting her little cougar on. Oh yeah. I'm trying, she might sit in that chat and act like, she's sophisticated and mature and all of that. And maybe she is, but she's schooling them young cats, you know what I'm saying? While her husband at home chilling, thinking that they think you out talking like that. No, that's not what grown woman don't try me is into anymore. She don't get down like that. You know what I mean? Like TK, right? Like, listen, but besides all that moderator work she be doing, you know what I'm saying? She really in a relationship with the boy Ansel Jones. That's why he only come on the weekends. You know what I mean? That's why he only come on the weekends. And, during the week, he laid up with her in the crib. Yeah, he come down from Baltimore all the time. You know what I mean? Joe, I mean, it is what it is. And trust me, that daily go get him shit, that shit ain't nothing but an orgy cult. Why you think you see so many of the same people night in and night out? Come on, son. Come on. That shit ain't nothing but That's what they think. That's what they think is going on behind the scenes. They think that you talking shit on their name. Now, how do you even disprove that? I mean, really, how do you prove that you're not talking bad about somebody? Because it's already in their mind that that's what you do. So when you are actually being truthful and telling them about something that you know of, some surveillance, some intel, some like, yo, there's some crazy shit going on over that thing. You know what I mean? That place we used to go, or that person that, that we know mutually, they be doing. Now they looking at you like, yeah, the same way you talking about them to me, you talking about me to them or somebody somewhere doing something. All you do is talk about me. 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 Me. Like, what the fuck is you for me to be talking about all the time? Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Get that mug, a motherfucker. Yeah, give him the mug, give him the mush. Fuck out of here. And one thing I hate to do is tell a person that I was close to that they ain't really nobody. You ain't nobody for me to be fucking talking about. You ain't got no fucking life. You ain't got no business to talk of. You ain't got no monkey business to talk about, you fucking chimpanzee, fucking orangutan ass. But it go how it go. And, these are the things we have to deal with. Aha, gotcha. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. TK right says. Mia says, well, what's happened that has them side-eyeing you? Good question. And that's exactly what people like that. That's the questions they ask. Mia says, oh, wait. TK Wright says, Mia, for me, if I've done something to cause you to doubt me, say so. That's the communication piece of it. You would think that people would follow that route, but no dice. Mia says, communication and comprehension is important. Also, the person that has the trust issues probably needs therapy to work through some issues they had. All right. And she says, absolutely, TK. I agree. I don't like strife with the ones I love and care for. So if I've done anything, let's talk and work it out. All right. Grown woman says, you better watch it, sucker. I thought it was, I'm going to get you, sucker. Don't worry about it. TK Wright says, stop telling our business. And Sal ain't say that. All right, me says, stop putting the fam out there like that. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. I hear this shit on any other channel, then I'm know where it came from. Grown woman say you just like a refrigerator. Can't keep ish. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. Grown woman says, let them believe what they want. I don't give a fuck. But I do care about them likes matching them views. I care about that too. I care about what you care about. But it's funny because when you say, like Mia said, what have you done to make them distrust you or whatever? A lot of times you may have done something that may have struck a chord with them to make them look at you sideways and not trust you. But the thing is, the thing that you may have done may not have been done to them, or it may not have been done wrong. See, we're going to put it like this. You know how in business, things are run in the interest of making money. But for a person with a genuinely good, kind heart, they don't understand things that are done in the interest of money. It's like people at a job who think that they hire people at a job because people need jobs. And they don't realize no businesses hire you because you need a job. They don't care about you. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your rent. They don't care about your car. They don't care about your bills. They don't care about none of that. What they care about is how much money will you help them to make for themselves. That's what they care about. And everything else comes within that space. People who think with their heart do not understand that in business. So when somebody gets fired, or when somebody gets laid off or displaced or demoted or things like that, they don't understand it. They think it's personal. And so I'm using that business example because business is not going to give a fuck if you think that is right or wrong personally. Business won't give a fuck about that. They're going to go about their business as usual, with or without your blessing. So let's say you handle your personal business in a financially business-like manner. In other words, let's say you're the type of person who doesn't get very personal with people, especially people who you don't really know. Maybe you got homeboys and homegirls, that you have personal interest invested in them from a long time ago. But new people that you are really meeting through networking and partnerships and all of that, they don't get your heart. They get your kindness. Or should I say, no, they get your cordiality. They get that. They get your smiles. And they may even get your integrity as far as not stealing from them. But it's just money. It's just money. You realize you keep things in that perspective. Like, listen, I only know you because we came here to get this money together. So after we not getting money together, I don't know if we will have a purpose for each other, because we didn't have a purpose for each other before then. Now, maybe we got cool to the point where, we rock with each other offline, away from the job. But because you may move in that business-like manner, somebody who does not like that, appreciate that, understand that, or move that way, they may look at you like you're not trustworthy because you don't put your heart in places where they feel like you should put your heart in. So you may not have done anything wrong, but you just didn't do it the way that they like for things to be done. Like maybe they think, You know how people on our level are always talking shit like, rich people they should help out the poor. It's okay to think that. But you gonna be mad at the rich because they didn't give to the poor? You gonna be mad for a long ass time. You gonna stay mad. You ain't never gonna be happy. Never, ever, ever. All right. Okay. Doogie doogie doo doogie doo doo doogie 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 doogie. All right. Oh, Varshay, what up? What up, ma? Good to see me some you. I ain't see you pop in there in K-Cell. My people, my people, my people, people, my people, my people, my people. I appreciate y'all. Mucho, mucho, mucho. But yeah, Mia, it may not be something that you did to them. Like you may not have moved in a shady way, a shisty way, a nasty way, a snake-like manner. You may not have done that, but they're looking for feelings where you don't place them in that place. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying because it's a valid question. Like, what did you do to make somebody act like you ever, man? How many of y'all out there deal with animals? Any one of y'all out there have a rescue animal? You ever deal with a rescue animal? Dealing with a rescue animal is a motherfucker, boy, because them motherfuckers be shaking. You ever have a rescue? You see a rescue dog? It might be a rescue dog that should be a bad dog, a rescue Rottweiler, a rescue pit bull, a rescue Cane Corso. You know what I mean? Big and scared. Peeing on themselves and all of that shit. Getting that animal back to a place where it can be comfortable and where it can be confident is a long road. And you got to really, really believe in that animal to do it. It's because it's a hell of a responsibility. It actually would be a lot less trouble to just go get a regular puppy. A puppy that's just happy that you there, jump up on you, can't keep his head still. But if you ever witness a rescue animal, you realize that that rescue animal is traumatized beyond repair almost sometimes. A lot of times. So we have rescue animals and we have rescue people. Some people have been fucked up way before you. And because of what happened before you, it affects you or their ability to trust you. So even though you might have been the one that helped them get on their feet, the one that instilled confidence in them, the one that taught them how to fight, the one that gave them, a reason to live, they might still be haunted by the ghosts of the abuser. So I hear you when you say, I hear you when you say, they need therapy, but God damn it, we gotta be able to maintain out. Everybody can't get no goddamn therapy. Everybody ain't gonna go. At some point, we gotta get it to the point out here where we can move without therapy. Whether we need it or not, we gotta be able to get our ass up, wash our ass up, take our ass to work, get our money, come the fuck back home, deal with our families, pay our bills, watch our TV shows, drink your drink, smoke your weed, eat your food, watch it. We gotta get to a point where we're functional again. We in such a fucked up state in this world, or I don't want to say this world, but I want to say and our societal condition. Let me say that we don't know. It's like we've forgotten how to just fucking live. We holding on to shit that motherfuckers did a while ago. Yeah, it hurt. But we used to get over it. Now we fucking stuck. And what's the use in getting older and learning and growing if we in the same motherfucking spot or worse than we was back when we were young, immature, and reckless? What's the point? When you was a topless dancer, when you was a stripper on the pole, you know, putting 40 bottles in your pussy and all that kind of shit, you was confident as fuck. Yes, you were high. Okay, you were high. But yeah, everybody else was. You was cute though. Mary J. Blige. You mean to tell me you left that life alone? Here you are, 40 years old. You used to stuff in the 40. Now you're 40. And you more fucked up at 40 than when you was stuffing the 40? Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, listen. I'm just saying. I mean, rescue animal people. Y'all rescue ass niggas. I'm coining that phrase today. Yo, I'm tired of dealing with these rescue niggas. Like, what you talking about? These rescue niggas, man. You ever dealt with a rescue animal? You know what I mean? Y'all scared, crying. You know what I mean? Nervous, peeing on themselves. You know what I mean? You petting them and trying to make them feel better. They peeing and getting pet. Oh, good kitty. Good kitty. Motherfucker, you pissed on the floor. Good kitty. Good kitty. Oh, the motherfucker Mother. The fuck out of here. Rescue niggas. You know, come to think about it, I've dealt with my share of rescue niggas in my day. All right. Okay. All right. Damn, K, so you got 5 rescue animals? God damn. You a kennel's best friend. You a mission's best friend. So they currently in training to guard my property. Okay. All right. So you got rescue animals trained enough to become guard dogs? Rescue niggas. That's right. Rescue niggas. Gotta go deal with me some rescue niggas. Gotta deal with me some rescue niggas. Gotta deal with me with some rescue niggas. I'm about to go see me rescue niggas. Yo, rescue niggas, they always around. Yo, sometimes they bring me down and I don't be trying to really sound like it's bad. But sometimes rescue niggas make me mad because just because they rescue niggas and they always scared, it doesn't mean that they don't go to other places with no one dead. And sometimes they take chances and you got to believe them motherfuckers and forgive them motherfuckers, treat them motherfuckers good. And I think you should. I think it should be understood that you are good your goddamn self and they are taking away your health. Your mental health, it used to be kind of straight, but hold up, yo, so slow down, yo, just wait. I know that rescue niggas going to be at my door, yo, that's an Amazon delivery for sure, yo, I can order me a rescue nigga, I don't know why, yo, I said I ordered me a rescue niggas, yo, big ass box and shit, that shit crazy, son, yeah, it don't blow down, rescue niggas, rescue niggas, rescue niggas, rescue niggas, rescue niggas, rescue niggas. Yo, get yourself a rescue nigga. Oh, I'ma let you nigga. Stacey White says you have to be brave to trust. That's an interesting way to put it. You have to be brave to trust. Really? Why you say that? I think I kind of understand where you're going with that, but you have to be brave to trust. That's pretty deep there, Miss White. Look at you. Gotta be brave to trust. That's a fact. Because if you a scaredy cat, you ain't trusting nobody. Ooh. Okay. I appreciate y'all. It says that's what most people are doing now, and they still need help. It's facts. Queso says, no, you said it right. The whole world fucked up now. Sheesh. Wow. You said you've been a dog trainer over 20 years. Matter of fact, let me give you some. Hold on. Give you a little applause for that shit. You know what I mean? Good looking. All right. You said, I'm also a master gardener, and I just purchased my first piece of land of 5 acres. That's dope as hell. I'll tell you what's not dope. This motherfucking fly. I don't know who he think he fucking with. Bam, bitch. Yeah, got you fucking. Yeah, that's what you get for fucking with me. I had to hit him twice, y'all. I had to hit him twice. And I got him. I got him. That's what he get for. That's what he get for fucking with me. Fucking big ass fly. You know what I mean? You can't even open up your door now. Them motherfuckers be right at the door like, you go out, I'll come in. It might have only been one of me at first, but it sure was a bunch of them. It sure will be a bunch of them after I get done. All right. Damn, that's dope. 5 acres of land? Shit, you a master gardener? I've never even heard that term before. Man, can't you just be a farmer? I mean, I like the sound of master gardener. I do. Fuck it. All right. You're a master gardener? That's what we going with. That's dope. That is mad dope. TK right says, be careful. One time you broke the... You know what? Y'all gotta stop bringing up old shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Because we talk about got you. Gotcha. I can't break a table one time. I can't break one little table and have to end the show without it being brought up every time I potentially break a table again. That's all right, because I'm saving up my little coins. I've been, keeping my eyes peeled for a nice little deal. I'm gonna get me a wooden table that I can't break. Either that, or I'm more than likely I'll just get another glass table. But I fixed this one up. This it ain't gonna break the same way. I bet you that. I bet you that. It ain't gonna break the same way. I bet you that. All right. So some LOL just saying. Jason says a master gardener is a little different because we are able to clone and graft from other plants and trees to create new ones. Oh. So you out there making broccoli. Oh. Oh. That's dope. Grown woman says, why you hate when someone tells your business, but you don't mind telling others business? Can I? Because I'm me. How can I just be me? Can I be me? I'm gonna sign up to be me. I'm me. I'm me. That's what I'm. That's what I'm. That's what I'm in. Me, it says I was thinking the same. I don't. How about I don't believe you was thinking the same thing? Grover said. What Grover says? I hate glass tables. They get too dirty. That's why I use it as a studio table, so I ain't got to be wiping it off. You know what I mean? I can only be, but so. I, I'm just saying, man. So let me get in y'all business since that's what I'm known for now, right? Telling people business. For you good people in the chat, can you please tell me the last time you were in a situation where where you knew that someone that you were close to did not trust you? If you would be so kind, if you'd be so kind to put that in the chat. When was the last time you damn, TK Wright said 2 months ago. Damn. Ain't it a delay on when you online? What the fuck? So grown women said, so you just be sitting in the dust and dirt. See, this is only my studio table. It's not like the dining room table, but it used to be. I guess, yeah, I mean, you get sick of glass table, you get sick of having to, make that shit clear all the time. That's why I'm like, nah. Y'all, as long as y'all don't see the shit. But remember when I used to sit at the other end of the table and y'all could see part of the table? It's like having to wash the dishes before you cook. Like, damn, I knew I should have washed the dishes last time. Why is always the pot that I need to cook with is the one that's dirty? Fuck. And my favorite plate. Speaking of plates, this is random. But I had a nice set of colorful plates like blue, white, red, yellow, light blue, orange. I'm down to like the last plate. All the motherfuckers then broke. I'm like, what happened to my plates? I swear I only got one of the Johns. I understand it. I understand. But anyway. Stacey White says, I never been in that situation where they didn't trust me. Well, that's good for you. But can you be sure? Do you know? Do you know for a fact that the people that you think trusted you? You might be very well sure. I'm definitely not saying that you're not. Grown woman says on the subject of the washing dishes, she says, I hate that. I just wash as I go along. See, you trained yourself to do that. And I would expect you to do that because you're a little bougie. So I would suspect that having dirty dishes is probably like an indictment of your character, even if you're in the house by yourself. Grown woman said, damn, you be breaking plates. No, that's why I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? The last one because I think I'm down to just one or two. I had a set of 8. And the last one had a strange crack in it. And I was like, how the fuck did shit get a crack in it? Next thing you know, it finally, that shit broke in half. The white in the middle. I don't know. I just know myself. What does being bougie have to do with that? Well, mm, mm, mm. Mia says, he may not fully trust me now. I don't know. But this is where the hard conversations need to be had. And Ansel says, some people look for reasons not to trust you. I heard, wait, I heard always start the sentence. And you're right. Sometimes there are people who are always looking for, chinks in the armor. They're always looking for a reason or a way that they can say that you ain't 100%. You might only claim to be 75%. Like, yeah, I knew you wasn't 100. I told you I was 75. So I don't, I'm not going to accept this indictment of not being 100. I'm 100 enough. Mm. I'm 100 enough. So imagine being a married couple. And a lot of married couples actually go through this. Imagine being a married couple. You married to somebody and maybe been married to them for years. And some married couples really get used to this shit. Like they I'm not going to say that their relationship is toxic or their marriage is toxic because they may have gotten so used to distrusting each other that it's just par for the course. That's just what they do. It's just like a Tuesday for them. Well, yeah, I know you be lying about shit, but we've been together so long. I know when you're lying. I know when you're not. I know when you are getting better at lying and when you really just dropped the ball. You must have been tired today. You need a nap because the lies you telling today, they just ain't on it. You ain't on it. So it sounds crazy that you could get used to not trusting somebody, but still loving them. To some people, that sounds unfathomable. But to other people, they like, well, that's just kind of what being married is about, or that's what love is about, or that's what the relationships, that's just the way they are. So I've heard people in relationships or in marriage say, well, she ain't gonna believe what I tell her anyway. So I'm just put it out there. Because you can get to the point where as long as you're not making waves, yeah, I know you don't trust me, but as long as you ain't mad at me all the time or hold out on sex or nothing like that, then they get comfortable with the distrust. Like, we still here. We still here. Oh, you out? You outgrown woman don't try me? You say you have company? Well, I don't believe that. I think she just, She's just sick of being here. She ain't got a company. Oh, you got company now. Yeah, okay. Have a great day. Be safe. And so says the company you keep is a real thing. True. The company you keep is a real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Yeah. Yeah. But for most people, love and trust is supposed to go together. But for a lot of people, the two just don't intertwine as well. Like they are separate components, and sometimes, they don't feed off of each other. For a person that has nothing but content for that, you're probably going to ask yourself, well, who want to be in a situation like that? And I doubt that most people want to be in a situation like that. No, that's not what they desire, but they might find themselves in a situation like that. Excuse me, they might find themselves in a situation like that and find some type of comfort zone within it. Sounds crazy to us, but it might be real to them. It might be real. How real? How real? Well, it goes like it be like that sometimes. Could you survive in a situation like that where you felt like, where you knew for a fact that the person that you're with was just waiting for you to mess up, just waiting for you to slip up? And when you and I say mess up and slip up, I say that cautiously. I say those words cautiously because if you ain't in the shit, you ain't in the shit. But it's just like when you haven't broken any traffic laws, but a cop gets behind you. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, your license, your registration, and your insurance is straight, and you still feel some kind of way about a cop being behind you. Why? Because you black. That's one reason. Second of all, sometimes they just like to run your plates, ask you questions, fuck up your day. You've seen it happen to other people. You may have had it happen to you. So dealing with a lover in that situation can be a strain, a pain. It's not where you want to be. That may be the total opposite of where you want to be. But here you are. Here you are. And so it says waste of time for both. T. Carey Wright says you have to keep up appearances. Ooh, y'all talking today. Something tells me some of y'all have seen this situation before. Mia says, I'm straight, so I don't care who's looking. Look on. Well, with the cops, it's a little different. I wasn't told by a cop. I was taught by a cop in one of my classes. If you can't find a reason to stop somebody in traffic, you ain't got no business being a cop. I was like, if you can't find a reason to stop somebody in traffic, you ain't got no business being a cop. What he was trying to say was you have to use your discretion. Just because you ain't giving them a ticket or impounding their vehicle or anything like that, that don't mean you can't stop them. You find a reason. They switch lanes too quick, following too close behind a car. Didn't put on a turn signal in enough time. Swerved a little bit. Didn't have on a seatbelt. You could tell that from behind, huh? By the time you got up to the front seat, by the time you got up to the driver's side, guess what? He didn't have his seatbelt on, or she didn't have a seat. So you can find a reason. And people who are suspicious of other people's actions, they find reasons too. K-Cell says, been there, and that person regrets everything they said to me. I accepted the apology, but I never forget, and forgiveness takes a long time with me. My trust has been broken with that person. I totally understand that. Oh shit. And so he said, where you want to be was my year 2000 breakup song. You mean where I want to be? Where I wanna be. You talk about Donnell Jones, your cousin, right? Your cousin from Chicago. Donnell Jones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was one of my favorite songs too. But it wasn't my breakup song. 'Cause when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so bad now that I wanna leave. He's pouring a heart to you. Yeah. That was my shit. Hold on. Son. Hold on, son. All right. Bob Dude. Yeah, I'm repping the Sixers, but you know what I mean? We talking about trust issues today. Yeah, it's hard for me to trust them. They made me mad. They made me so mad the other night. They had that lead. They had that good lead. They lost. Here we go with these motherfuckers again. I just left my baby girl a message. Say I won't be coming home. I'd rather be alone. She doesn't fully understand me. That's my shit, baby. That's my shit. Okay. Me and talking about some dumbass song. No, it wasn't. No. Dope song. Dope. Donnell Jones was a dope singer. He was a dope artist. He paved the way for all the rest of them artists. All of them. If it wasn't for no Donnell Jones, there would have never been a Music Soul Child. There would have never been a Bilal. There would have never been a Dwelle. There would have never been a Raheem Devon. It's all true. There would have never been a BJ the Chicago Kid. See? K-Cell says, Donnell Jones got me my wife. Thank you, Donnell Jones. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Ooh, what's up? What's up? What's up? you know what's up. Cause when you love someone, hold on. We got the lyrics, man. Fuck all this shit. But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be. Where I wanna be. A sweet little doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't mean to hurt you, baby. This hating gotta stop, man. This is why I don't be trusting. You know what I mean? This is why I got trusted. Because, you know what I mean? People want to hate. How you gonna hate on Donald Jones? How you gonna hate on Donald Jones? Okay, so I learned that in the cadet unit when I was training to be a police officer. See? Like you gotta have a reason. Abdul says they lost to the Bulls last week. I don't know how they did. But the Bulls gave them work. They lost that game. I'm talking about the what was the game that was it the Bulls? They was up by like 17. And they let them come back in the fourth quarter. Hey, Sixers. I don't want to be mad. TK Wright says, in that song, he had the nerve to Dweedle D at the window when she finally had dinner with someone else. It's just a video. It says Raheem and Bilal and BJ are on a whole different level. Yes, because of Donnell Jones. Before, they were on no level. After Donnell Jones, they were on this level. BJ, the Chicago Kid, is better than everybody. But that's on the low. Okay, so Donnell Jones and Joe. I don't fuck with Brian McKnight. Nobody else. Mr. McKnight can't catch a break these days. Mr. McKnight can't catch a break. Sorry, Mr. McKnight. I'm sorry, Mr. McKnight. So that Dweedle D pissed me clean off. Nick Gomez. Nick Games was good. I said Nick Gomez. I'm tripping. Just watching grown millions catch balls. Nah, pass. Sports are gay. What? Okay. Then I guess we all just a bunch of sissies. All right. You said watching grown millions catch, like they got the millions first, and then. All right. Queso says, let's take it back to rough ends and mint condition. Damn, rough ends? You taking it back to rough ends, son? Damn, son. You taking it back to rough ends and shit? Yeah, so said. Talking about lying. Who's listening to R. Kelly? Shit, I never stopped listening to oh, he a dickhead. All right, let's get this motherfucker out of here. You know what I mean? Nick Games can't eat a dick. Nick Games can't eat a dick. Nick Games can't eat a dick. Nick, eat a dick. He go bye-bye. He can go bye-bye. Get for out. You get for out. You get for out, Nick. My people, Simon says. He said, what's the updates with Dr. Umar New School? Funny you should bring that up. Because Dr. Umar, listen, man, I understand that a lot of people don't like Dr. Umar. I really do. I get that shit. But everybody in the summertime, around August, everybody was talking about how his school was up for sheriff's sale and he was going to lose his school, and he running around talking about his accounts are frozen and he don't have no money, he don't have access to no money, and how he going to lose the school, and you know, he jerked everybody out of that money. Well, Dr. Umar didn't lose that school. And no, I haven't heard one person put up a blog to say, a blog, a post, do a podcast to say, yo, he didn't lose the school. I don't know what he did, but the school is still his, and he's still getting it renovated. I mean, if you don't like Dr. Umar, I understand, because he does some crazy shit. But one thing you can't ever say about Dr. Umar is that he ain't down for black people. If you think he's a cheat or a con man or whatever, he has just as much proof that he does active things for the black community as people have evidence that he's a cheat. Matter of fact, he has way more evidence to the contrary. So, you know, but like I said, you could clearly see that people wanted Dr. Umar out of there. And Dr. Umar held on. The FDMG school is still in effect. It did not get sold, and it ain't getting sold. Where are the podcasts about that? Where are the podcasts saying I was wrong, or we got to wait a little bit more time for the fall of Dr. Umar? Where are those? What about the chick, what about the chick that was, putting out all the tea with him, about him, with that fucking nut ass Tasha K? Where's Tasha K? Come on, Tasha. You always, got all the dirt on everybody. Where's the dirt on the city of Wilmington, Delaware? How they didn't get the school? They didn't take the school back. Who dropped the ball? What happened? Could Dr. Umar have been telling the truth? Now that school ain't gonna be open this year. We not going that far. It says no more shopping sprees, no more late night creep, no more VIP, no more dough. We can't kick it though. We can't even kick it no more. Oh my God, she's dropping lyrics. She dropping the old school lyrics. Okay, so it says Dr. Umar has as much truth as me scratching my ass in public. I don't know, man. I don't know. And TK Ray says Tasha K has moved on to talking about other people. Exactly. She ain't nothing but a fucking Wendy Williams knockoff leech. Oh, bum ass. That fucking wine glass in her hand. Smack that shit the fuck out of hand. really just want to smack her hand. I want to fucking dislocate her wrist. That's how hard I would smack that wine. Fuck out of here. Ow! Ow! Yeah, shut the fuck up. Guy says, can you sing? Do your chain? Can you sing? Do your chain? No. Yo, we about to get on up out of here, man. We about to do these birthday shout outs. And I'm gonna let you good people go on about your day. And I'm gonna trust that y'all gonna do something productive with y'all day and have a good time. We'll have some fun now. Just me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. And so Jones says Jaguar Wright been telling the same story for two decades. Man, you ain't never done fucking lied. And I don't want to hear none of that shit. Anything that come out of her mouth, I'm literally on this. Like, I don't care if it's true. I don't give a fuck. No, Jaguar Wright. Jaguar wrong. All right, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious November 8th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and make it feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Erica Walker, and also Shantae Cherry Brown, and Dorca Bellish Pena. And last but not least, my girl Nitra Thomas. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious. November 8th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, when you're dealing with somebody that think you lying all the time, somebody that doesn't trust you, but that's also the person that's loving on you, it's gonna be confusing. How you loving on me? Lying and saying that you love me and you trust me and you really, really care, but as soon as I ain't around, you saying that I don't care about you. So what we gonna do? Well, we gonna have to talk about another day, and you gotta get it together. I guess I gotta get it together also, but I know that if two people really are in love, they're gonna find a way to get through the pushes and shoves. I say a glove is something how we fit, but I know that I want to be with you and I'm legit. I ain't lied to you in like 3 or 4 years because I ain't even drunk about 3 or 4 beers and I ain't even cried about 3 or 4 tears. But I want to be for you the rest of my life, my dear. And if you want to be with me too, I think that we should do what we really came here to do. Ha! To lying ass. I tell you, don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all come on through, man. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. After the show is over, make sure y'all hype up the show. Hype up the show. Appreciate that. I need that. With that being said, man, y'all have a great day. Love on the ones that love on you back, but love on them first. Get the party started. Peace.